couple of videos back, or probably even recently, the recent video that I made, it talks about the Spectral Serration mod that is for rifle, and you can get it in the new update, okay? So you're gonna want to go into where you see this on my screen right now. You go down here, and you have to do the quest. You have to do the new 1999 quest. That's where you'll get here. All right, and then you want to go to bounties, missions. You could do anything. It comes from the new enemies. So you want to see all the bounties here, and you also can do the new missions that you have in this new open world, you can say. This is like a new open world. Okay, you can also add on to this. All right, so that is how you're going to get this mod from the new enemies that are in here. I have a really weak weapon here. It's called the Alternox. This came with Gyre, and this is an electricity-based weapon from Gyre's signature drop of, basically of new Warframe. So usually new Warframe come with new weapons, and that's how it turns out to be. So this is Gyre's, and Gyre is a really dope Warframe. So the fact that this dope Warframe came with a horrible weapon just really sucks, because Gyre is amazing and she deserved a better weapon. But anyways, looking at the stats for the Alternox, alright, it has 4.33 fire rate, it's got a magazine of 28, it's got a reload speed of 1.8, and that's basically it for that. You got the damage, which 14% critical chance, 2.2 times the crit multiplier, and 37.5% status, and 62 electricity damage, which, great. All right, and then you have the second alt fire, which is going to be like this big electricity ball. Basically, when you see Gyre's ability happen, I think it's like the second ability where she throws out an electricity ball that sticks, or after it detonates, which you could detonate yourself, it'll it's like a vortex, so it traps everybody in that vortex. That's what it does. This, however, explodes, so that's why you're gonna see radio attack. So basically the same thing, but it explodes this time. 2% critical chance. It's got 2 times your crit multiplier, 55% status. Yeah, all that is just that 2% critical chance terrible. It's got 5 impact, slash 7.5, electricity 50, and puncture 37.5, which this is all just all over the place with a whole bunch of different stat effects. And that just like, what is this? What did Digital Stream honestly do to this weapon? They just did not give a freak when they, had this weapon come out. So yeah, terrible. And then the radio attack is basically the same thing, and it has electricity damage to it. So yeah, like I said, this is a very weak weapon with not even a lot of damage to it. However, like I just said in this video, there is a new mod, or you could say the thumbnail. This is how I build my Alternox, and with this, I use Prime Bane of Orokin for extra damage, added on with Spectral Serration, which is our new mod, and this is what I was talking about. And this is going to help you a lot with damage. All right, so both of these is just basically piggyback off of damage, and that's going to be a lot useful to us. Galvanized Chamber, 80% multi-shot on kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 5 times, which is very helpful as well. Galvanized Aptitude, 80% status chance on kill, 40% direct damage per status type affecting the target for 20 seconds, stacks up to 2 times. Another effective weapon, or mod, and both of these are going to be amazing. The Galvanized mod's amazing, okay? Militia Force, and then we have Thermite rounds, and also a high voltage. Hellfire as well, with 90% heat. All this I had to throw on there because even though our corrosive damage is higher than our heat damage, that is fine. It's going to be just fine. And it's going to pretty much help us melt these enemies down. So, yeah. This is going to be like a good... This mainly is going to help a lot. Because not only this alone is doing a lot of damage, this is. So, that's great that we have this in here. What you see, like 412 damage, I think... I don't know if this mod counts on the weapon, but I don't know. We got ring 5 on kill, 30% damage for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times, and we got 30% reload speed when you use primary merciless. So quickly, as you can see, it's also destroying their shield armor, you can say, is that as well. And it's helping us melt too, so yeah, a perfect build right here is something you definitely want to go for. Now, the only thing that sucks is, yes, you have to use invisibility, but, you know, there's going to be many other Warframes that you will have that can apply that ability damage. So, not like it's a terrible thing. Not like this is the worst mod on the planet. This is actually a great mod. Great. You know, I honestly am shocked that DigitalStream even brung out a mod like this. It's not very that much useful. Like I said, it's a big ball. You can see it's electrocuting them while also having our corrosive and status effects and, you know, all that other great stuff. Not very, like, I think it's supposed to, like, maybe piggyback off this. I don't really know what that second alt fire is supposed to do. But it's pretty freaking weak. As you can see, now I'm in invisible. Ooh, well, it's doing something now. I'm just thinking, like, yeah, maybe it's supposed to work with the primary and then alt fire and no, I think the primary fire was still doing more than the that wasn't even useful at all. So we all seen how it is with Spectral Serration on. It can increase damage and give it some use for other weapons that are weak. And like I said before in the recent video of talking about Spectral Serration, I said this will be helpful to weak weapons because it is. It's not making it any type of better, but it gives it somewhat of a boost. With the critical chance, yes, the weapon will be 10 times better. But since this weapon doesn't have any of that, which I also meant to comment more on that, with the river disposition of being a 4 still wouldn't make a difference to adding on more critical chance. I would say at least reaching a 35% of a critical chance. Maybe even lower than that, to be honest. It might add up around to 28 to 30-ish. But still wouldn't make a big difference. This thing would need a lot more critical chance to make it at a perfection of a weapon. This weapon is still at a low peak of use of a weapon. I wouldn't even recommend taking this out anywhere. Just keep this to your arsenal or delete it. Because, yeah, it's still not even worth something of using. Hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on TikTok. Link is in the description. Keep sharing the content, guys. Love you so much. Appreciate all the love and support. And I'm going to see you all in the next video.